What is going on, everybody? It's your boy MrCherratastic, coming to you live with a first look at my daily driver, the Yoga 720 2-in-1. Let's get it started. So let's talk specs. The Yoga 720 is a 15.6-inch convertible with a deceptive punch for power. We got a quad-core CPU, 45 watts, and depending on your configuration, a GTX 1050 with 2 gigs of DDR5 VRAM, which is proclaimed to be the entry-level card for your gamer needs. Looking at the build of the laptop, you'll see the premium gray aluminum finish paired nicely with the silver outlining that goes around the edges. Now, the model I purchased here has a 16 gigs of RAM, 512 SSD, and the 4K display, all of which flow together beautifully for work and play. The new 700 series has an excellent build quality. The hinge holds up nicely even after a year, and I can assure you that this laptop can take some hits. And I mean, personally, I spilled some Kool-Aid on it during a trip to work. And I mean, that's about the worst thing you could possibly do to a laptop, and it has survived for the year plus that I've had it. Now, moving on to one of the best features of this laptop is the screen. A 4K 15.6-inch IPS touch panel with great color accuracy right out of the box, and it gets bright at 308 nits. It also has the software for those who may want to tune the colors to their liking, and similarly features a thin bezel display comparable to the Razer Blade 15. Now, whether you're in tablet or desktop mode, this laptop is a great choice for movie fanatics and content creators, as everything you see in this video was edited on the Yoga 720. Now, just to showcase the performance and workforce side of this laptop, I chose to boot up Visual Studio, where I write all my code for developing websites. Now, Visual Studio is a generally resource-heavy program to run, but the 720 handles it flawlessly. Using a touchscreen to go through lines of code ran smooth, publishing and rendering were a breeze, and switching back and forth to preview changes to my sites were seamless with no delays in between. The i7-7700 CPU is an absolute beast! Even without the newest 8th gen processors, this thing is fast! One of the reasons I could not resist this laptop was for the GTX 1050. Light to moderate gaming runs well over 60 FPS in most games, and for the performance boost, I added an external fan and found some cool tips like undervolting the laptop to keep the temperatures at a safe level. With all that said, the device alone can get warm and make some noise, but it's not too terribly hot or too loud.
Your team has taken the lead.
The keyboard has a nice feel to it with white backlighting. I have no complaints, although it will take some time to get used to if you're transitioning from another laptop. The mouse pad is one of the best for Windows devices, and thanks to Windows Precision drivers, you're getting excellent tracking and good button mechanics. Now, no laptop is perfect, but I was disappointed in the port selection. You get 2 USB 3 slots and a USB Type-C with Thunderbolt, but only 2 lanes of PCIe, so you're missing out on the power devices like the core or an external GPU can bring to the table. Now, with the few ports that it has on board, I had to get a dongle to help connect more of my peripherals. The laptop features JBL speakers and Dolby Atmos, which sound great, but I chose to make a custom profile that suited my needs. The downside is that these speakers are located on the bottom of the laptop, which can result in a muffled sound on soft surfaces. The webcam is 720p HD, but at least it's not staring at your boogers all day. And as always, with a 4K screen, you're getting a shorter battery life. This one lasts about 4 hours. The Yoga 720 is a dope laptop at $1,500. It's a great deal with all its features: the 4K screen, 2-in-1 capabilities, GTX 1050, and portability. Y'all, I had to grab it. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been your boy MrCherratastic. I appreciate your time as always, and I will see you in the next one. Much love.